Pablo Cruz asks, where is rolling? The answer is rolling scheduled the stream to start a bit earlier than it normally would, in order to make sure that we avoided a delayed start. Because there was a slight delay anyway, because that just seems to be the way of my world now. We will be kicking off momentarily. There's a 3-minute delay, so who knows, but we've got the Bear Nose, Net for Force, Pablo Cruz and Yusuf here for the moment. So you guys just hang in there, and we'll get the show rolling anytime now. And for those of you keen beans who are here, bang on schedule, the reason for this small delay on the 7:30 start is coffee and painkillers for the headache. So it's all important groundwork that we're doing at the moment. So I hope that you're doing very, very well. I've had a cracking weekend. I've got a long weekend coming up next weekend. So we've got lots of fun things to look forward to. But let's see if we can't just dip into the garage. Looks like the 3 minutes will be coming up soon. So let me just make sure everything's working fine. I'm just going to chat to you guys in the chat as well. Excelente. Look at that. And the dog is here causing trouble. Hello. Hello, Rogue. You. Good boy. You're a good boy. Let's see, starting in 3, 2, 1, and then that should be all Gucci. So I think I can probably just fire up the old, oh god, the green screen, the lighting is just not so hot for the time being. Good evening, welcome to the channel. We're doing another tournament stream, and the connection is good, the chat's working. We're in the money. We are in the money. And as you can see, I've got a couple of birthday tanks that I can play. It just for now. Before we kick off well and truly, I think I'm gonna we'll chill, we'll chat. I'll chat with a bit with the live stream, and maybe this headphone cable is insisting on, like the old phone cords. For those of you old enough to remember landlines. It's insisting on being extremely just twisted and tangled all the time. So it looks like the audio settings are super good. That's not one of the birthday tanks. Oh god. No, Rolling, why would you do this to yourself? Oh, that's a very good question. And the answer is, I don't know. So, I've been catching up. I hope you've been following everything that's been happening with the Blitz Premier Cup so far. Smaller rolling. I hope that you've been following everything happening so far. Certainly, I have. There's been a lot of things happening. Today's been pretty eventful as well. We'll touch on that in a bit later, if this game ever starts. Oh, Jesus. This thing is... what's that, an Annihilator? Pablo Cruz. I miss streaming, I'm not gonna lie. I have... oh, gee, this bottom tier enemies got an SU, Batchat, Tiger P, and an Annihilator. This game, I don't want to be a naysayer, but we are in so much trouble. Like, we're dead. We are dead. I don't have enough hit points to deal with this. I didn't really need the driver anyway. I mean, our SU is dead, our ML's dead, our mediums are losing that flank. That's just another game in the TOG, baby. Murat at Maka asks, where is Dino's match? Well, if you check the pinned comment, this way, somewhere over here, if you've got a standard YouTube thing on the go, is the link to the BPC Discord. And in the BPC Discord is all of the information that you could possibly need. You have the power to give yourself agency and autonomy. In such thing, there's public section, there's stream links, there's everything. But because I am a kind and generous human, I can tell you that Dinos are being covered. First of all, their first game this evening, Fixture 5, is against Vale. That's on Wild One's Helpers channel. And then their second game versus Raid, that's Fixture 6. That's going to be on every's channel. Every good name is taken. So I hope, Murat, that answers your question. But click the link, join the Discord server. We've got loads of things happening there. It's great. But let's tick off the boxes before we jump back into the TOG and regret existing again. Blitz Premier Cup. I wasn't able to stream on Friday, but I am able to stream this evening. This evening, we shall be covering on this channel Fixture 5. We're going to be seeing Serenity versus CARNA. That promises to be an absolutely, well, one, it's going to be some of the best tournament gameplay that you could possibly imagine and wish for. And two, it's also going to be quite an important one in the group stage because both of these teams are doing very, very well indeed. Then in Fixture 6, I'm going to be covering HSOP versus Reckham. And again, these are good teams, but at the moment, these guys are not sitting super pretty in the leaderboard, at Reckham especially, and that's something we can talk about when you show the leaderboard. But again, this matchup will be super important for determining end positions. Although this is only Fixture 6, there's still 3 more fixtures to go. This one could be a make or break for either team. So I think this is going to be an extremely interesting match to follow. Probably the loser of this match will be going out in either 9th or 10th place, potentially. But that would be my indication. So let's just show you. We can recap overall the whole flow of the tournament. Oh wow, this webcam is much larger in this screen than I had anticipated it being, and the green screen. Well, you can see my World of Tanks Blitz t-shirt. Mud Games 1 is super bueno in it, but the lighting in here is just, it's just not. I'm not going to fix it this evening. We're just going to have to live with it. A slightly fuzzy, digitally fuzzy white t-shirt. So, Blitz Premier Cup 2021. We've had the pre-qualification stage. We're now in the group stage. 10th and 9th place teams in the group stage go out. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th teams go through to the last chance tournament, and the top 4 go to the final stage. Well, the pre-qualification, that's already been played out. I wanted to cover it, but I was otherwise indisposed. This was a 4-team round robin, best of 5. There were some wild cards, some invitationals, and also, like, we look back on the performance from the winter season. It was held on the 23rd. There are lots of streams out there on YouTube you can find. It was a best of 5 format with the top 2 teams advancing into the group stage, and it's quite interesting to pay attention to that. We had Infinity War coming in 4th, weren't able to put any points on the board. Got a couple of matches in, but ultimately went 0-3. Reti did beat Infinity War, but weren't able to get points against BPS and Dinos. I'm going to call them Dinos. BPS and Dinos. BPS coming top, undefeated 3-0. A couple of matches put up against them here and there. Dinos obviously losing to BPS, but dispatching Reti and Infinity War pretty comfortably, truth be told. And that takes us through, that's the pre-qualification format and table. This is where we are now. We're now at the group stage. 10 teams, round robin, best of 7. And on the right-hand side, you can see this is the kind of... We're 4 fixtures in, and the end of tonight will be over halfway. We'll cross the threshold. We'll be in the 6 out of the 9 fixtures played out. 10th and 9th, thank you very much. Your time in the tournament has come to an end. 5th and 8th to the last chance. 1 to 4 to the final stage. Last chance tournament. This is basically, it's a double elimination format. It's played out in the original seeding is Swiss, so 5th place will start off versus 8th place, 6th place will start off versus 7th place, etc. And then it's just a double elimination format with the top 2 advancing. So there isn't a first and second place. Well, there is a first place, so to speak. It's the top final stage area, and then the second place is the bottom final stage. We'll have one team coming out 2-0 and one team coming out 2-1 from this tournament. Double elimination, 4 teams, best of 5. That ultimately, all of this then feeds into the final stage. We have the graphic here for that. It'll be 6 teams. It's again a double elimination, but it's played out on a best of 7. Now, the interesting thing here to notice is that the first place and second place from the last chance tournament, they come into the final stage with 1 life. It's like they've effectively lost a match already. The top 4 from the group stage come in with 2 lives, with both double eliminations still to play for. Basically, the premise, the core premise of a double elimination is that if you lose 2 fixtures against 2 opponents, you are out. And you can see Shappy, our wonderful graphic guru, has kindly shown us where the fixtures are going to be played out. We've got white. It was playing on the day 1 of the final stage, green on day 2, and blue on the 3rd day. So if we have a quick look at the results so far, because we are still solidly in the group stage. Day 1, you can pause the stream here if you're interested. I'm not going to read them out, but these are the results of day 1. The results of day 2, that was Friday evening, Friday the 26th of March. Results here had some pretty interesting games, all in one and done, but now this takes us up to where we are now. That is to say, this is the scoreboard. Raid, Serenity, CARNA and Dinos all currently on 3 points, being tie-broke by the wins-losses ratio. BPS, ACFA, APA and Vale in the 5 to 8 position. HSOP and Reckham currently in 9 and 10. Reckham is at the moment has received a penalty. We had some roster issues. There's the full announcement and ruling on the official BPC Discord. Again, the link is pinned in the chat section. Live stream chat, check my comment at the top. There's a link to the prize pool for anyone else that is considering donating to the prize pool. We were up to 2,200 euros last time I checked earlier this morning. It's probably still there. It's probably still there. We probably haven't got any more. But if you'd like to donate, check that out. But please do come and join us on the Discord, because that's where all the action and magic is. But yeah, Reckham got penalised for some roster issues in fixtures 1 to 4. They've had the point that they did have deducted from them, and they've also lost 4 of the wins, 4 individual win points have been taken off them. They're still in the running. They can still finish in the top 8. It's just going to be slightly harder for them to do that now. Anyway, let's dig ourselves out of the amazing graphics that Chappie has made, and what a superb set of graphics those are. We're gonna turn off the boosters because we don't want to waste everything. And we'll look at that octopus camo. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And we will now proceed to join Kaga in a room. So we're just gonna call Kaga now, and hopefully that will be something. But maybe, I mean, it's not essential that we're in that I'm in the call. The main thing is that I just get the password for the room. And we are in. Superb. I'm guessing. I think. Oh no, we've started the call. We're in the call. Superb. Excellent stuff. Our amazing room host Kaga is doing the important work. And this time. Sorry, let me take off my glasses so I look a bit more. I don't know. A bit less like a librarian. There are only blue light glasses anyway, so it's to protect my delicate eyes from the harsh blue light of screens. CARNA versus Serenity. Let's just have a. Basically, these are both top tier teams. This could be a very important match for determining who comes into the top 4. Tie-breaking between these teams is going to be pretty darn key. I'm certainly looking forward to it. I mean, I'm in the CARNA clan at the moment. Got a lot of great folks there carrying me in platoons, and also I'm a huge fan of a lot of the guys on the Serenity team. Spitfires in particular. I've seen him in many tournament battles over the years. We've got talented players all round. I mean, Alfar has got an obscene win rate. No, well, yes, 65 is damn good. I'm getting that confused with someone else. But there are some people. Sorry, I didn't mean to be disparaging to Alfar. 65 is a very good win rate. I just had in my mind like purple. But just to kind of show you like the caliber of the players here. We are talking nothing but Super Unicum at this point. And Super Unicum over a lot of battles. Like, there's... The thing is, there are no... This is the dude that carries me. We had some bad platoon games a while back. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I can't even blame him. I was the one playing like a bot. Amazingly talented people. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I arrived. Oh, memory is calling me a moid. This is an in joke. An in joke. For the CARNA, I invented a new insult. Let's see if Kaga can... just going to chat that quickly so that Kaga doesn't forget to move me in. I hope she moves me in. I hope she hasn't forgotten. T.Y. Higgins says hello. Fonpod is commending my enthusiasm. I am enthusiastic. I really like it. I think I really enjoy it. Leosifer Sylvester is cheering on Serenity. Eric Collins was looking forward to some commentary, and I am happy to oblige you. Let's see. We've got 2 minutes before everything kicks off. Two minutes. The CARNA and... no, I know why I've not been put in. I'm an idiot. That's why. It's because if they put me in now, I'll be able, with the spectator, I'll be able to see the tank compositions. And because this is the first battle of the fixture, sometimes there's a bit more time before the match definitely starts. I'll be put in once everyone's ready and once we're clear to go, basically. So that explains it. I'm glad I figured that out for myself, because I was just having like PTSD flashbacks to wargaming when streaming for them, and you don't get a room invite at all. This is some superb stuff. We're just waiting. Oh, my dad's here. He says nice glasses. They're blue light blocking ones. They make me look wiser than I am, which is good. Port Bay, and you can see the room description here. It's also in the video description below, but the maps for this fixture: 5 Port Bay, Dynasty's Pearl, Desert Sands, and then Hellas as the tiebreaker. I don't know what to expect here. I know both teams are top shelf. I mean, I am biased towards CARNA because that's my clan at the moment. I think probably I'm going to say CARNA to take it. My prediction would be CARNA to take this one against Serenity, but you know that it's just a prediction because I'm being forced to make a prediction. Now we're in. Oh, Lopany is here. Good evening, my man. We can see the lineups here as well. And Port Bay, the meta is still pretty much. We can see this. This is going to be quite an interesting match. There's a bit of variety between the two teams. Serenity leaning on the Crown Wagons. IS-4 T110E5s with an STB as the medium element. CARNA switching it up. They're using double T22s, a mouse. I'm thinking maybe CARNA are going to be playing the City. The T22 is going to be an absolute nightmare over the C-cap on the medium flank here. And the T22s are... Well, the T22s are built for the City. The mouse also... let's see... Oh, yeah, the controls have all changed. Serenity, red team, north spawn, up against CARNA, blue team, south spawn. I take it back. CARNA are going for the old... Well, they've got money and memories here. And that's... how I feel about my cash these days after having the little one. Money and memories. Double T22 was passively spotting over C. Ramio Jones in the IS-4 with a luminous camouflage getting tagged at the same time we are seeing People Dog Jail Days getting a triple cap on C. 3 hull down tanks. Swiftly getting the business done for Serenity. That is perfect. Herkimic getting into an aggressive spotting position using the Crown Wagons. Amazing sort of hull down abilities here. And we'll be able to spot output damage with the speed boost. Can rotate as needed will have People Dog and Days in cover. CARNA have answered though. Flankio Jones in the T125 got the quick cap off on A. We can see the T22s, well, they're kind of lurking in the spawn at the moment. Valrider in the Crown Wagon. Oh, People Devil's getting tagged. Hit points, I mean, Serenity have a very small lead at the moment. Very small. About 1,000. We're talking a 5% hit point advantage, more or less. Give or take. In the favor of Serenity. It's not much to write home about. What's more important is that 60-65 cap lead that they have. That is a 1 kill would flip it for CARNA. CARNA could flip the scores with 1 kill. I don't know if Serenity are going to give them anything for that. People Devil is the isolated element over here on this side of things. The ball is definitely in CARNA's court though. Because her Kimmich gets tagged. Hey, Pake just a little bit too aggressively. There's that speed boost coming in. Serenity do have tanks here to cover. Is Romeo Jones going to make a play for B? He is! The IS-4 going for B. Serenity potentially have a gun advantage here. The T-22's Memories in trouble! Memories has gone down to Days! That's huge! Great situational awareness by Serenity. We can see that they have the Crown Wagons IS-4s. They've teed up that T-22, and that's going to buy Days time in the corner. Reactive armor. He should be able to go down swinging. Valrider's in trouble here. Gassio Jones. Oh, and we can see the Ramios had to dodge B. Her Kimmick's down. Valrider's in trouble. Pepo Dog with a high roll. 625 high explosive. Pepo Dog's calling for the attack on Valrider. Spitfires will oblige. Serenity here with a gun and hit point advantage and a cap lead. Everything in their favor. CARNA desperately need to shut down Days. Can Flankio get the shot? He does! That could be key with those two crossfiring. They might be able to swing it, but it might be too little too late. Ventium in the middle of trouble. Alpha with the kill. Gassio Jones in the mouse in the river. That's really going to hurt him. He's got the... Ramio on the IS-4 is down behind us. Gassio will take down Spitfires, but now he's up against a lot of hurt. Gassio looking for Alfar. Has Pepo Devil in front, Pepo Jail behind. It's a 4-on-3, but the hit points are just so heavily in the favor. 4-on-2. Yeah, this one is Serenity's game to throw, but I don't even think they could do that if they tried. Pepo Dog executing Flankio Jones in the corner. Memories, that T-22 getting burnt down so quickly is a huge deciding factor. Pepo Devil with a shot. Money is just, well, living on borrowed time here. There's nothing he can do. Completely outgunned and removed from the field. And Serenity opening with a strong, strong first match on Port Bay. It is a full moon, actually. It is a full moon. You can see that STB1 doing all of the work. Poor Memories just getting completely... that Serenity had the absolute drop. They read it. They read CARNA's move. They were like, CARNA are going to send their double. They're gonna push that corner. And they had 3 tanks there who the focus fire was superb. And that basically took Memories out of the game before he could even get stuck in. Excellent. An excellent performance by Serenity. We're going back in. We're flipping the spawns on Port Bay. We're going to have CARNA playing from the south spawn. Serenity playing from the north spawn. Serenity playing from the south spawn. CARNA playing from the north spawn. In my mind, CARNA are red because their logo's red. Don't ask the questions I don't know the answers to. Serenity's turn to take a mouse. Triple T110E5, double Cran, and a Vickers. I like that. And it is Pepo Jail. And her Kimmich is saying spot, and Pepo Jail is saying, well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. We're going in. CARNA, on the other hand, double IS-4, double Crown Wagon, double T110E5, also bringing a Vickers. Both teams kind of playing a similar game. People's favorite camo here from Money. Trying to passively spot C. We are seeing a rotation Days and Pepo Devil. Double T110E5 from Serenity. The Crown Wagons for CARNA are The words pre and aimed come to mind pretty rapidly here, but I don't know if CARNA are going to give them anything to go off of. Serenity are going to give them anything to go off of. Flankio Jones once more, the man in the city. He's in this very tasty dug-in position. He's getting spotted up, actually, by Peepo Jail. Peepo Jail, I was going to say not getting spotted in returns, but Flankio Jones, clearly his IS-4 guys have got the old binos on the go. And they spotted that light tank despite its great camo on the move or stationary. No caps here. We're about a minute and a half in. Both teams being exceptionally passive. Not even any damage done yet. We can see Ramio's had a track taken off. Slightly damaged. That could just be poor driving and a fall, although it's unlikely. Ramio's teed up over B. Ventium on A. CARNA might be looking. CARNA might be looking for the A-B cap. Money is going to try and draw out. Now, are the Kranwagens staying there? We have... Are the tanks? No, they're not. People Devil was thinking about going. Has decided not to go. The Vickers. Money rotating now. He got spotted. He's using that speed of the Vickers to work his way round. Has decided not to work his way all the way around. Spitfires is spotted. Gets hit by Ramio. CARNA with 3 in the city in a staggered line and a cluster of 4. That's going to be worth bearing in mind. CARNA have got their 4 cluster here. Serenity, 2 T110E5s passive on C. Their Kranwagens, both teams using the Kranwagens in the back. CARNA a bit more committed on A-B, but both teams with pretty much the same. Ajahun saying where they're from, SNTY is an acronym for snotty. I mean... If you're going for smack talk, maybe the teams can take a note out of that book. But Serenity, yeah, Serenity are kind of the more flexible team. The positioning of, like, both teams are able to push the city pretty effectively. But CARNA, Flankio, Ventium, and Ramio are just slightly more dug into the city. The Kranwagens, both teams Kranwagens in the back, both teams using the T110E5. Well, Serenity keeping theirs, ready to go on C. We've got 3 minutes to go. Money's been spotted in the Vickers once more. Someone is going to have to make a play. Neither team wants to be the first one to piss all of their hit points away into the meat grinder. This is going to be... This is the calm before the storm. Money potentially in trouble. Ventium relocating. Ooh, Ramio takes an HE roll from Spitfires. Every little counts. Every little helps. 200 HP. That's nothing to sniff at. That can be the difference between a tank staying on the field and not being on the field. And CARNA with a, well, a very small hit point advantage, but it's there. Make no mistake, there is a hit point advantage there, and when we're talking about this kind of game, this absolute standoff, a tank-seeking standoff, well, every little will really help, because literally 1 kill in the closing seconds of this game is the difference between win or lose. We're talking about high stakes, high pressure here, and this is only round 2 of a best of 7. So these teams clearly fully aware of the nasty, nasty things each other is capable of. But I think CARNA are, both teams, almost committing in unison. Peepo Dog will get there. Uh-oh. Money's in trouble. Money's in trouble. Peepo's there. And Peepo is going to brawl the bejesus out of Money. Money is in so much trouble. Peepo gets the hit. Money is getting out. A and B on the go for Serenity. Do we have resets? Ooh, Serenity with Peepo 1A. That's Genius! And Spitfire's getting B. Ramio low rolling. Pipo's going to come into the back. Oh, CARNA are in trouble. CARNA are in lots of trouble. We've got a minute to go. We don't have many cap points here. Ventium looking for Alfar. Alfar's got 2 in the chamber. Ventium with the connection. It's cost him dearly to do it though. Alfar's low. Valrider's low. Valrider's gone. There's too much action happening in too many places, but the caps are ticking over in the favor of Serenity. Serenity just need to hold on for the next 36 seconds. Maybe if they can take down Ramio Jones. Flankio needs to shield. Didn't shield. Oh no, he was going for Pipo. I think Serenity have this one. I really do. I really think they have this. Pipo dogs down. The cap points. I think Serenity are going for a cap win. CARNA have got 15 seconds to find Daze. Daze is low. Ventium's got that's Pipo Devil shielding. Gassio is down. Yeah, this one looks like it's all over unless CARNA can get 3 ammo racks in quick succession. This is another game for Serenity, and Serenity, brilliant call sending their Serenity playing amazingly, sending their Vickers all the way into the A cap. Very aggressive play by Pipo Devil or Pipo Dog. The T125 going across, engaging the Vickers like a head-to-head brawl. The T125 with the speed boost can get on top of the Vickers and is going to beat it in a slug out, just in terms of, you know, armor profile and ease of shot and even hit point pools. So close, really close run thing. Serenity edging out CARNA quite convincingly in that one. Oh. It was good. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but I love that. I love to think about, like, what I would like now is, like, for those kind of matches, the ability to drop into the voice chats, because you could just hear the players like pulling, like basically discussing the 2001 options that are open to them, and deciding what to do, when to do it. It's a busy time. Usually, when there's not much happening on the battlefield, that's when there is the most happening on voice chat, because everyone is like got an opinion about what to do, where to go, and how to do it. CARNA, their lineup's ready so quickly here. Triple Crown, double T125, double Mouse. CARNA's a team with a plan. Expect a pretty immediate move into position. Like, they're doing a premeditated strat here. Serenity, slower to kind of hustle up. It's either people aren't sure on the roles, or they're kind of playing a bit fast and loose. This is going to be very interesting from Serenity. Double T57, we haven't seen this yet in the BPC. Double IS4, Mouse, T125, Herkimic. We don't know what they're taking yet. We're going into Dynasty's Pearl. Herkimic is in a T125 as well. Mouse, double IS4, double T125, double T57, Dynasty's Pearl. Small map. No mediums needed here when you've got Crown Wagons, T125s and the like that can take that super duper speed boost. It's just surplus to requirement to take something without much in the way of hit points and armor. Even a T22 at the end of the day is a bit of a liability with the low number of hit points it brings. CARNA coming in with a 1000 HP advantage. The double Mouse probably contributing to that in no small part. Both teams, love how high you can get the free camera on this map. Both teams going into the city. Herkimic getting tagged. Let's go for a kind of like an overview commentary here. Spitfires, oh, Alfar getting tagged. CARNA seem to be a lot more confident so far here. Double T57s from Serenity. Keep your eyes on those. That is Pipo, Jail, and Daze. You can see Flankio and Spitfires are effectively in mirrored position. Alfar's very far forwards, as is Pipo Devil. Ramio Jones and Memories effectively mirroring the T57s from Serenity. Serenity are deeper into the city. CARNA are keeping their triple Crown Wagons hull down towards the back. They've put Gassio now in the mirror of Alfar. The IS4 might be more effective there. CARNA are bleeding, though. They are bleeding. They've got 4 tanks. Days, and that's the T-57s. Oh, Ramio Jones, no. Ramio Jones is in all sorts of trouble, and Peepo Devil might have the kill shot here. He does just about get through. And, well, we've got the push here. Money is in trouble. That Kranwagen. Oh, he's just safe. Alfar's down, but Money's gone down to Spitfires. Herkimek getting pushed. Hit points are squarely in the favor of Serenity. The double mouse tanks, although they've got deep hit point pools, they don't have a lot of DPM. Daze is the call, but Gassio's just pushed in past lots of every enemies. Peepo Devil's going to be looking for the back of that mouse, won't get it. Pulls off. Valrider looking for Herkimek. And I think the Kranwagen's low DPM, double mouse low DPM, and I think CARNA might be falling foul here of the Math Hammer. They are able to take down Herkimek, though. They've lost Gassio Jones. We're on a 4-on-4. And the hit points solidly in the favor of Serenity. Peepo Devil is... I have no idea how Peepo Devil's still alive, but Flankio Jones redresses the imbalance. Peepo Dog narrowly escaping a shot by Memories. Valrider in trouble. Peepo Dog looking for Ramio. Will hit for 405. Memories gets a shot in. It's a 2. It's a 3-on-2. Memories needs that shot. Memories absolutely has to connect. They do, and it's a low roll. Peepo Jail, full health. T-57 is so dangerous. Peepo Dog's going to be looking for a way out here. Memories is low. Spitfires is just saying, shoot me. I am the mouse, shoot me. Oh no, Flankio! Spitfires pulling back, trying to give Flankio something to angle against. Peepo Jail's not able to finish off Memories with the clip. Oh, Memories misses Peepo Jail. Peepo Dog hanging in there. Spitfires pulls back. And just Flankio was doing absolutely everything in his power to protect Memories. And now he's looking for maybe a ram kill on Peepo Dog. I mean, 50, you could do the ram kill, just drive forwards, yeah. And Serenity with a comfortable victory over CARNA. And I said I thought maybe CARNA could win. I appear to have been the Jinx Master 3000. Amazing play by Spitfires. Really making that mouse work hard. You can see the Kranwagen's not really working out. I think the low DPM, the issue with the Kranwagen, yeah, you've got great burst potential, but the issue with the Kranwagen is that you have bad DPM. And once you've emptied the clip, like it's just too easy to keep that single shot ticking over, keep yourself at a low effective DPM, and even lower effective DPM. And, okay, they've got the speed boost, but sometimes that's not enough. We're on match point now to Serenity. They're going back into Dynasty's Pearl. We're going to swap the spawns, but I don't know. CARNA, the games have been pretty close, but Serenity have, like, it's not been a nail-biting finish. Like, we've seen Serenity, like, control the game so far. All 3 battles. All 3 battles have been pretty solid for Serenity. I think Memories has yeeted the iPad out of the window. And it looks like, well, CARNA now are either going to get 4-0'd or they're going to start the comeback in earnest. I mean, CARNA is probably, if you were to look at the average win rates and kind of damage, like if you were to go on raw stats, CARNA are maybe the more mechanically skilled team on paper. And CARNA, again, it's the same. This is the same lineup from CARNA. And I have to question that decision. I really do have to question whether CARNA want to do the same thing again. I think maybe they think, oh, you know, we we can replicate that and we can pull it off, or if they're going to try something different with the same lineup. Serenity are dropping the T57s. I mean, the T57s worked really well. I was expecting those to be not that effective, but where Serenity put them on the far wide corner, you know, they caught CARNA's T110E5s really out of position. I think it was Ramio Jones who basically had one of the worst days of his life in the first like minute and a half of that battle. But no Serenity and an E100. So we've dropped the T57, got an E100. They're using the IS-4s. IS-4 is a great tank. Triple IS-4, double T125 mouse, E100. CARNA, all burst damage potential here, but DPM might be suffering. CARNA again with the hit point lead, double mouse. Thank you very much, Chunky Monkeys. Serenity, red team, south spawn. Rolling, not really getting used to the new controls. CARNA, blue team, north spawn. Speed boosts for days. CARNA will be going into the city. Blackstar joins the field. And he's probably going to go to this position Spitfires was. That kind of central lane there. And it's more or less the same thing we saw last time. Alfar taking the same spot. Money. We got a Kranwagen in the central spot. Ventium reloading second. Gets tagged by Peepo Devil. And Jail and Spitfires. We're going to stop saying Peepo because I'm annoying myself now. Spitfires and Jail. German super heavies on the kind of central B line. Dog and Alfar. Oh, B. Really? Blackstar! Blackstar says, you know what? I can get this. And this could be the cap pressure. CARNA have not been in a cap pressure scenario yet so far. Now, does Blackstar have an angle of fire here that he can work with? Who's he looking for? Dog? Ventium's taking a bit of damage. Devil and Dog are also taking a bit. Cap points ticking over. 80 is the... Going above 80 cap points will put CARNA above a kill flip for the cap win. Oh, the Kranwagen. Just not tall enough, but you can see... Look at what Money is doing here. The Kranwagen's just too short to see over the top. But by angling his turret up... oh, God. He's just giving himself a slightly harder target to work with, because you can see that the whole... Oh, I'm not really sure how they're going to do this. Ventium is in all sorts of trouble. He's just having to angle up a little bit too much. And there is a move coming here. Under the radar, when's the proxy spot coming in? Blackstar is now in difficulty. And Serenity are making their moves. Spitfires barreling through the middle, looking for the low health Ventium. And he's got a lot of hit points. He's got a lot of hit points to shake at Ventium. And he's got a big chunk of ram damage. Oh! Just doesn't get quite good enough. And Alfar trying to go past Ventium. Oh no, Ventium is in so much trouble. And CARNA's Kranwagen's just completely out of position. Devil down. CARNA seem to be clearing up in the middle here. But Days could take down Gassio, or is that Ramio? Ramio Jones is in trouble. We've got a hit points neck and neck. CARNA with a gun advantage. Although Valrider fighting off way more than he can chew, it seems. Gassio Jones in trouble. This is Gassio in the mouse. Truth be told, I couldn't tell you who's coming out on top here. I know the cap points are squarely in the favor of CARNA, but CARNA don't really have the options to run here. Does Valrider have the kill? Oh, no, he doesn't pen! Someone from North will pen, though. Someone from North absolutely has to get a ram kill. No, it's not a ram kill. It's just opening himself up for the little bit of under-fire love into the lower plate. Someone from North now getting an angle on Dog. Dog in trouble. Valrider says, I am going to pen this shot. Blackstar I have no idea how Black Star is still alive, but Black Star is still alive and is still swinging. Spitfires, though, knows how to connect. Will go in. It's a 2-on-4. Gassio and Ramio. The Joneses are painfully low. Kimmich making it even more painfully, even lower. Hit points in the favor of Serenity. They're a gun down. They've got no caps on the go. Ramio is effectively out of the fight. He is a gentle breeze away from death. Valrider's got the hit points. Valrider can make the plays here, but I think someone from North is in trouble. I don't know if someone from North's going to get away if he doesn't have a speed boost. He needs a track shot. He has to track the mouse. It's not enough. It's not enough. Spitfires will be there. Kimmich is down. We've got a 2-on-1. Valrider used absolutely everything. Like he had 1,000 hit points 20 seconds ago. Spitfires now is a mouse and the cap. Yeah, the caps. Ramio and Valrider said, you know what, we are just going to be on opposite sides of the map, and you great big German mouse, you can pick which one of us you go for, but we will take the win. Thank you very much. CARNA, now that is a close victory. 268 hit points across 2 tanks. And that is how CARNA keep the dream alive. 3-1, still match point to Serenity. We're going into Desert Sands now, one of my favorite maps. Brawl City. Well, Brawl Central, but the Brawl doesn't happen in the city. It typically happens in the desert. But I haven't seen Desert Sands played out properly or a lot under the current meta. So I'm really interested to see, and it even looks like Serenity, like Devil's like T22, done. Is that done? No questions. T125s, T22s, let's go. Let's see. I would be very surprised if we saw any super heavies here. Alfar, my man, has taken a FE215B. Give that man a cookie. There is one Kranwagen here. Triple T125, double T22 Serenity are ready. CARNA. Well, they clearly have some decision-making to do. Chocolate says he likes it when he likes Serenity when Winch isn't playing. Ooh. Is that some shade I detect? The deal for real. Good evening. T.Y. Higgins. Oh, I was calling chat a while ago. CARNA's hanging in there. Hanging in there. Giving us a show. We're going into Desert Sands. Ooh. Oh, wow. And he's got the Diamond League camo. Genuinely, someone give that man a cookie. Serenity, red team, north spawn up against CARNA, blue team, south spawn. Serenity leading CARNA 3-1. Match point to Serenity in this best of 7 match. CARNA with a Vickers with slightly less hit points than they had 2 seconds ago. Money getting tagged. We've got triple T125, triple Kranwagen. CARNA, I'm really not so sure about the triple Kranwagen on this map, in this scenario. They've got a lot of punch, but I think Serenity are, with the double T22s, are just going to really be in a much better position here. Kimmich, he's ready to farm someone from north. Not with accuracy like that, he's not, though. Oh, Kimmich's out of the fight. Is there... Are CARNA sensing a gun advantage? Money getting some shots in, keeping Kimmich out. Ramio Jones in good position. Valrider in trouble. Valrider looking for Alfar. No, Alfar just under the radar. Nice and hull down. Oh, not under the radar enough. Gassio Jones, can he do it again? No, he can't. Gassio now on the long reload. Black Star. Picking up a bounce off Spitfires, not able to connect on days. Looking at the hit points, CARNA, well, they've done a lot of damage to one of the T22s in particular. They're sitting on an 1,800 hit point lead. Also, all of CARNA's tanks are pretty healthy. Jail's unpleasantly low, like floating around the 50% mark. Kimmich is making the move on someone from north, gets tracked by Money. Someone from North is not. He's biting. Someone from North will bite for 401. There's a gun advantage for Serenity in the desert if they want to take it, but Blackstar is the outrider. He's got a lot of the Crown Wagons there. They've got speed boosts, they've got clips. They can punish anyone that crosses. Serenity are stagnating. We've got 3 T110E5s, 2 T22s, all kind of stuck in this dip, and they're struggling to trade with the Crown Wagons. The Crown Wagons, CARNA's just set up this amazing gun line with Gasio, Ventium, and Valrider, and they're just farming Serenity, and Serenity have said, well, we can't stay here forever, and Daze, the reactive armor maybe got on a little bit too slow. Blackstar's eating a lot of lead, and Daze now going straight through. Ventium's having to look for shots. Gets people, Devil! Blackstar will shut down Daze before he's removed. Someone's going to take Blackstar. Does Blackstar have another shot in him? Can he pick up a bounce? He does, but he doesn't manage to connect into Dog. Devil will shut him down, but Devil goes down to Valrider. And Serenity made the play. They got aggressive. Kimmich is still there. Kimmich is still there. CARNA with a huge gun and hit point advantage at the moment. Well, 1 gun advantage, but the hit point advantage is tremendous. Make that 2 guns. The Spitfires goes down to Gasio. And Dog in all sorts of trouble, looking for a shot into Ventium. Absolutely needs some magic here if he's going to hope to pull through, and I don't think he's going to get it. I think Ramio has the kill. Ramio does have the kill. Jail! Ooh! Removed by Gasio, and that puts Kimmich as the last man standing. He's got 3 shots and 5 targets. The max roll is a good start, but someone from North has got reactive armor. I mean, this is a... Ooh! This is a lost cause. But Kimmich will go down swinging. Gasio Jones, max roll in return, looking for that shot. Does Gasio have the reload? He does. Doesn't kill, doesn't finish. Ventium. Ventium not having the best time. Someone from North says, all right, I'll do it. I'll do it. If you can't hit that shot, I'll do it. Petra Kopova, good evening. Simon L, good evening. TDL Cal, good evening. Lots of lovely people here. And CARNA they are making that comeback happen. I'm good. I am very good. Thank you. Thanks, as they say. I'm making myself, making my voice hoarse. CARNA are making themselves a comeback. And I'm pouring myself a coffee because, you know what? We bought a thermos, mainly for the walking and the outdoors and whatever, and actually being able to make yourself 1.2 liters of coffee is, that's fantastic. It is genuinely, it is the stream upgrade that we've been looking for. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you're enjoying the content. All right. So, Serenity versus CARNA. Serenity have been sat on match point now for the last 2 games. Just haven't been able to dispatch CARNA. CARNA could be taking it to a tiebreaker if they win the next one on Desert Sands. Certainly, that was I want to say comfortable win for them, but I mean, I also don't want to jinx them. I seem to be very capable of that. I also have to apologize because I said I'm not sure how the Crown Wagons will play out on Desert Sands, and I'm just the more I talk, the more I'm showing how little I know about the current meta. So I might just stop making those kind of observations because CARNA had a superb gun line, an absolutely superb gun line. They're bringing double Crown, triple T110E5 IS4 and a Vickers. Can Money avoid losing hit points right at the start? CARNA, blue team, north spawn up against Serenity, red team, south spawn. Serenity bringing double IS4s, double T22s, triple T110E5s. Slightly more variety, more spice of life for CARNA here. 4 tank varieties up against 3. Serenity playing very, very, very straightforward games. Gasio gets spotted The Crown Wagons have been contained on the rails. Peepo Devil is going for the quick cap. C, sorry, has been rapidly capped off by Ventium. Ventium doing, look at that, that's such a great camo scheme. Ventium doing some very good work here. And CARNA have pulled out all of the stops because they've got the cap lead and they've dug right in. They have not overextended into the desert at all. Now the issue, of course, though, is our Serenity in a position to pincer CARNA. Serenity have got a lot of map control. Like, let's just have a look here. They've got 4 tanks out in the desert. 4 pretty mobile tanks as well. Double T125's Days and her Kimmich. You've got Peepo Devil, Peepo Jail in the T22s. They've got 5 routes into the city. The corner, the ramp, the going under the bridge, the other ramp and the other corner. It's much easier to break into the city from the desert than it is to go from the city into the desert. And CARNA, they're grouped up. The entirety of CARNA's force is effectively contained within this top right-hand square of the mini-map. Right around the kind of the blue one, spawn and C area. And now what CARNA really want to do is move unspotted and try and put some pressure, take some guns off the table. They don't know where Serenity are. That's the issue. Ventium's getting spotted. He's calling for the attention to where Alpha, Spitfires and Peepo Dog are. Of course, CARNA have no way of knowing those tanks are there, and now it's CARNA's turn to kind of sit idly and get farmed. They're only 15-20 cap points ahead. And that's not enough to sit comfortably. Serenity, they could take a gun, they could get B, they could do a cap stop on C. They've got lots of options open to them. CARNA are just sitting, and I think CARNA are going to be doing that most heinous of things. They're going to be waiting for Serenity to push. And Serenity might be making that push. We've got Peepo Devil looking for some spots. Peepo Devil, yeah, looking for spots. Trying to get them. Jail going up and over. Serenity stacking their tanks. Dog going in. Centrally on B. I think Serenity are going to make a play for B here. I think they're stacking up for a B play. Do CARNA have breakout ability? Everyone but the IS-4 is fast. The IS-4 could be a liability here. It doesn't have the speed boost. Everyone else can hustle. Her Kimmich, T125, and you can see Serenity are just slowly covering the fire lanes. And they're just slowly carving up more territory, bringing their guns up into ever better positions, farming shots as they come in. Money takes a hit. And it's a good, well, it's a slight hit point lead for Serenity at the moment. But they started off with less. Alfar getting spotted by Ramio and tagged. Now it's hit points neck and neck. That is the play. Serenity going for B. CARNA now have the option. They've got to do something. We've got 2 minutes to go on the timer, but it's the cap points. It's going to be a cap win. Whoever gets to 1,000 first. And I think CARNA are not going to let Serenity take B, but I think Serenity don't even need B. I think what the Serenity want to do is farm CARNA as they try it, but they do get B. CARNA now. Ramio's in trouble. Ramio's in trouble. Ramio's going down to Alpha. Alpha with the kill. Peepo Jail potentially going down. Does someone have that tricky shot? He doesn't, because the T22 is an absolute nightmare to deal with because it drives backwards at you and it picks up bounces. And Serenity will defeat CARNA 4-2 in this best of 7 fixture. And the T22, the fact that it's a medium tank that can drive backwards and bounce heavies is... There are things to be done and said, but Serenity come out on top of that one. Now, the next match isn't for another 20 minutes, so what we're going to do is we're going to leave the room. And that is 4-2. Serenity to CARNA. what we're going to do is actually have a very nice sip of coffee. It's good coffee as well because we know what we're doing. Oh! Yeah, go on then. Yeah. Superb. Wait, how do I change my background? Change avatar, change name, background? No, isn't it like in the containers or something? Ah, life is just so busy, you know? No, I don't. Is it the Magnus one that I want? Yeah, right. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Nice gladiator team going on. I don't want to play the top 2 again for a while. So what we'll do is we'll just play a couple of games and then we'll check the scoreboards. And we'll see what's happening in the world. We'll see how the other teams, the other fixtures have resolved. LVL. If that's the LVL, I think it is, are pretty good. As is LVC. No mediums, no, why? No, why? Frick. Could you maybe like, if we had our mediums here. This is I have nothing but contempt for this Skoda. That's like, I'm a medium tank on the heavy flank. It's like, why? Why? So let's just check the tournament results. Okay. Okay. So now we're just waiting to see what will happen, because it seems that the Reckham's first fixture this evening was a technical forfeit because they weren't able to field. They didn't. I mean, I don't know what happened, but they weren't able to field a full team. So that is what it is. Chaos. You're too kind. Oh, we've got Kraken Esports. And their buddy. That's good. We need some wins. Let's not lie. We need some wins. Oh god. And they're in a T54 and a Vicus CR. That's good. That's very good. I am of course on PC controls, so I am not promising anything in the way of skill. ISU, one big hitter. We need to get the corner. We need to get up and get control of the corner. We're too shallow. Who's calling for help? Kraken Esports. I think you can handle it. I think it's more important that we kill the high DPM mobile elements. Oh, God, this Louvre's slow. I forgot how slow this thing was. Great gun handling, though. Really great gun handling. I know where your engine is. ISU, where? Where is the ISU spawn? Yeah. Oh dear. Got some bad news for you, ISU. You are in all sorts of trouble. Not least of all because you're currently being pushed by 2 Super Unicums, and I'm not even going to be able to get there. Ugh. And I wasn't even one of the Super Unicums I was talking about. Okay, that's good. That's good. We've managed to like not completely suck. Yeah. Know who your good teammates are. You know what? I have to give him a worthy opponent, just cause. Oh hey, we won this one. We did win that one. Muffin from North. Hello, Muffin from North. That is a great avatar. That is a great avatar. It has to be said. Okay, so let's just do our missions quickly. Oh yeah, I can put camo on this one. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that looks nice. Yes, please. Why not? Why not? Is there a summary one? Yeah, that's sort of summary, isn't it? Nice. What? Did I not apply them? I am such an idiot. I am such an idiot. Okay, let's see if the results are in. Let's see what Kaga says. Huh. Okay, let's open that as an original. Let's open this as an original. Let's zoom out. And let's go on over to this. No, I don't want to watch this anymore. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done watching that. I don't want that animation in this thing. I am going to remove that animation from this. I am done with this. So this is the results of this evening's fixtures. Raid beat Wreckham on a technicality. Wreckham did not field the full team. They've been having issues with account bans and rostering issues. It's something we had a lot of discussions with the organisers. We discussed a lot today how to handle that, because basically it transpired that Wreckham had been using players from outside of their roster in the first 4 fixtures. Messy, very messy, but I don't know. Wreckham versus HSOP is meant to happen this evening, but I think maybe if they don't show up to that one, I'm not sure how what's gonna happen with it, because there are penalties for being a no-show. So, but now this is interesting. Vale beat Dinos. Oh, we got a call. Hang on, we've got a call coming in. Hello, Kaga. We're live.
Hi.
Tell me.
No, I mute myself.
Okay. Okay. Is it happening? Are we having a game?
Moment I can't tell. It looks like maybe.
Okay. Let me know if they come, and then I'll come and join. Or well, maybe. Yeah, I'll come in a bit. I mean, we're not starting for like another six minutes or so anyway, so I'll be there. I'll be there on time. Thank you. Okay, so that's Kaga, our amazing room host. She's doing an absolutely smack-up job. So, Vale beat Dinos 4-3. That's pretty important, because Vale were floating around trouble spot on the leaderboard. BPS came in the pre-qualification and have been pretty damn dominant so far in the group stage. Aqua beat APA. They needed that. Aqua had a really, really tough start. Fixtures 1 and 2, I think they lost both of those, which is very rocky start considering they are number 2 in the winter season, second only, defeated only really by Endgame. Well, I mean, losing to Endgame in the grand final, so coming second overall. Probably lost to a few other teams as well on the way. And well, we saw Serenity beat CARNA 4-2. So that's that. And then this is basically the table as we stand. Well, we can make it bigger than that. This is the table as it stands at the moment. Raid are leading with 4 wins. Well, 4 points. That's 4 fixtures under their belt out of the 6. Interesting to note, yeah. Well, out of the 5, sorry, we've played 5 fixtures so far, so they've lost 1. Raid and Serenity, top of the board. Raid are beating Serenity on a tiebreaker. Officially, like, I think maybe that's down to, we can check the results. Hang on. We can check the results. Yeah, so no, Serenity beat Raid on a tiebreaker. So technically Serenity are above Raid. So Serenity are currently... Yeah, Serenity is ahead of Raid on the tiebreaker, but the games are still yet to be played out. So if Raid and Serenity end on a... if Raid and Serenity end on the same number of points, Serenity would beat Raid in the head-to-head tie-breaking mechanic. But as it is, Raid have lost fewer battles than Serenity. BPS pre-qualification team doing really, really well in 3rd place. Akfa, number 2 from the winter season, in 4th. CARNA, Dinos, Appa, and Vale in the 5 to 8. HSOP and Reckham, well, HSOP results-wise last. Reckham definitely last as a result of the technicality and the ruling from the organisers earlier today. HSOP can still go through. They can still, but they need to really ratchet up a few victories. And I mean, they're going to need a minimum of 2, and they're going to have to beat Vale in the tiebreaker, the head-to-head with Vale, if they haven't already played. No, this is pretty tough. This is pretty tough. But this is the scoreboard. This is the leaderboard as we stand. 5 fixtures out of 9 played. We're kind of getting a feel for the land at the moment. Still a lot more action to come. 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 more fixtures in the group stage to go. Let's jump in now to the room. Just first of all need to get the... Just need to get the... I'm looking for the room. And it's still showing a Serenity versus CARNA on my screen for some reason.
It probably not updated. Just go to that room and put the new password in.
It's telling me it's an invalid password. Don't say the password on the stream. Let me figure it out. So I see the new password, and it's telling me that that's not a valid password for some reason. So we will be right back. I'm going to try reboot the game and see if that works. Yeah, that worked. Can I tell you why? No. So it's HSOP versus Reckham. And we've got... Well, it should be starting any minute now. But it looks like Reckham are still 2 people short of a full team, which is frustrating. That is frustrating. So I mean, we can have a quick tour of the table. Hang on. Fixtures 6. HSOP roster: Mr. Sunshine, Agile Hippo, Joint Captainship, Wilk 0079, Bansku, Bibuli, Lateboy, Viltsu 15, Miss Peku, Belle Delphine's Bathwater, side note, might be one of the best names in the game, and the Right Nut. For Wreckham, wrong colour, wrong Heinz Troll during captainship. With Pan Pochion Krull, Barney Stinson 333, wrong child, wrong positive. Michael Schumacher, Formula 1 themed, wrong turn, and Don Master. Wreckham, we're still waiting on them, I believe. So we just have to hang in there and hope. Well, we've got 6. We've got 6. Are we going to get are we going to get a 7th? Will we get a 7th? The answer is probably no. I don't know. I don't know. We've still got, I think we've got another 3 minutes for someone to show up. But HSOP are already ready. Wreckham. Someone's gone offline. Wrong positive's gone offline. That wrong turn. I mean, like, these are pretty skilled players all round. Wrong hole. Sorry, that's a creative name. We've got some creative names here. Jesus, that's a scary win rate. Wilk, that might be one of the lower win rates we've got in the tournament. The right nut, 64. HSOP. Oh, we have a 7. Be still, my beating heart. We will have action. We are going to have Wreckham versus HSOP. Hellas, Middleburg, Nube, Castilla. Both teams currently on 0 points. Both teams absolutely need this to stay in the running for the top 8. I think both of them are probably cognizant of the fact that they are no longer shooting for the top 4. They are, in fact, shooting for the top 8. It's one of the reasons why I like the BPC, this tournament format. It's kind of borrowed. Oh, I mean, it's borrowing a lot of elements from the Blitz International Cup that was hosted a while back, beginning of the year, the end of last year. Which means that, like, there's always something to play for. This is something I was on one of Fujit's coffee chats and I made this observation. I said, like, the issue that you have with a lot of the wargaming tournaments, I mean, they're obviously, like, you know, they're very well organized and everything. But one of the issues that you have is if you have too many games, like too many in the round robin, or it becomes like readily apparent early on who is knocked out, who doesn't have a chance of making the top 4. Like, you can get halfway through a round robin series, like, and like a team knows there's no way they're going to make the top 4, so they kind of stop playing. In the way that the BPC format is set up, it's always worth playing. Like, if you're doing really well, you're winning, you want to do better, so you've got better seeding in the next stages. If you are not doing very well, like, there's still a chance for you to go through on the last chance tournament. Like, you're not completely dead in the water. HSOP experimenting with the meta. We've got double crowns, triple T125s, double TVPs. Haven't seen these bad boys in action yet in tournaments. Wreckham bringing a Vickers, triple T125, double crown IS4, right nuts. Catching a lot of hate. These things are quite tall. Ooh, that was a very tough shot. Agile Hippo pushing up aggressively. And the hit points are in the favor of Wreckham. Blue team south spawn ever so slightly. HSOP might have the better field position for now. HSOP red team north spawn. Bleeding a lot of hit points though. Question, of course, is, ooh, is late boy, is that good? No, that's bad. That's bad. That's 12,000. That's 1,240 HP he used to have. Wrong child now. Teeing up Wilk and wrong hole. Similarly, looking for some targets. We've got some really wrong positive is in all sorts of trouble. Mr. Sunshine is on big reload. Crans down, crown on crown action. We've lost one of the crans. And a T125 HSOP are getting pretty aggressive over here. Heinz Troll sitting in the back looking for the right nut, but the wrong hole finds it first. That's not something you think you're going to say in the context of Blitz Esports, but you know what? That's what's happening. Mr. Sunshine barreling through Wilk and Sunshine, killing the wrong child. Don Master. Oh, Sunshine fluffs that. Does he get through? Oh, with 21. Oh no, it's not enough. Wrong turn removes Sunshine. It's a 5-on-3. Hit points strong. 5-on-4. Hit points still in the favor of HSOP. Wrong hole now trying to get round Brawl. Wilk just uses the speed boost. Stops wrong hole from circling of death. Does he? Oh, wow. And now wrong hole has Wilk pipped on the reload. Wrong turn going down to Belle Delphine's Bathwater. Wrong hole with a nice execution. Agile Hippo chasing the wrong hole. We'll find it from the rear. And Heinz Troll is now... Heinz Troll is in a 3-on-1 scenario. Agile Hippo, Belle Delphine's Bathwater, and Miss Peku ganging up. Heinz Troll on the reload. Agile Hippo getting up under the gun, trying to make himself a bit of a face-huggy target. Hit from Belle Delphine's Bathwater. Agile Hippo and Peku with a shot. And Heinz Troll removed from the field. HSOP take the first game pretty cleanly. A nice aggressive play. Caps not featuring in this one. That was good. That was a good game, and I think we can have a lot of fun with the names. The names that we have. From Wreckham, I'm looking forward to calling out some more action. Some nut on hole action. There's just the world of possibilities for innuendos abounds. And you know that we take what we can go. God, we're not ready. We take what we can get. My bad. Now we're ready. Going back into Hellas. HSOP potentially being very ambitious with an FE183. T.Y. Higgins asks, do you think we'll ever have offlines again? I mean, it depends on how long Blitz as an esport is run by Wargaming. You know, I think if Wargaming keep doing this, I wouldn't expect there to be offlines this year. I just think there's the variants, there's vaccine rollouts. Obviously, I'm not an expert in the current immunology thing, but you know, I'm a biologist by training, so I just think, like, if you look at all the factors currently involved and the rate at which certain places are being vaccinated and passports, and just I would expect to see a repeat of the format we had last year, like in server majors, and then maybe in 2022 there would be a resumption of the offlines. But I mean, it's very hard to predict what state and what format Blitz will be in by then. But what we can say right now is HSOP, red team Southspawn, are teeing off against Wreckham, blue team Northspawn. HSOP running IS4, double crown, triple T110E5, and Mr. Sunshine in the Vickers Light. Wreckham, double crown, T22, triple T110E5, and the wrong hole gets hit straight away in the Vickers with a Valiant camo looking good. HSOP being very aggressive on the A cap, the right nut, and Wilk pushing through the valley. Agile Hippo going up and over. They're looking for the B. Has Late Boy, is he out of position? No, he's carved out some nice territory. Wreckham dealing really nicely. They've kind of dug out the C cap, but they are going to be behind on cap points. Do they have the ability to push? Both teams here kind of using this Crown Wagon T110E5 core. It's just a T22 and a Vickers, or is it a IS4 and a Vickers. That's the only real difference. And I think HSOP slightly heavier with the IS4, but the T22 is going to give Wreckham the mobility and the options they need. Wrong hole looking for a better way in. Wrong positive and wrong child. Going off to the side. John Master in the back. A lovely shot. Vickers on Vickers action. And I think potentially Belle Delphine's Bathwater getting caught out in the open tag. Miss Peiku out of position. Agile Hippo and Wilk and Late Boy now having to come in. And I don't know, like, this is pretty dicey. Wreckham have got a really nice position here. They kind of caught HSOP off balance. HSOP were in the middle of rotating their forces round. Mr. Sunshine is about to get removed by the Dawn Master. And now Belle Delphine's Bathwater will take down Heinz Troll. And is looking to go straight into the wrong hole. Try and face hug that. But Agile Hippo trying his very best to disrupt the Crown Bag and Pan Pachiong, but Wrong Child now looking to end Belle Delphine's Bathwater. Dawn Master, Wrong Child, and Pan Pachiong ganging up on Agile Hippo. The rest of HSOP, Late Boy has been removed by the wrong hole. Right Nut, well, Vilk will take down the wrong positive, but Wrong Turn is looking for the Right Nut. Will hit, won't finish. The Right Nut hanging in there. By a thread. Rolling's having too much fun. The wrong hole. Can't find the Right Nut. Going down the hill. Potentially a ram. No. Wrong turn. And it's Vilk, last man standing. Looking to hit the wrong turn. And the wrong hole. Just getting out of sight before the Wrong Child can take down Wilk. Oh, John Slaymaker, I'm glad you appreciated that. We're having fun with words, and we're not saying anything other than calling out what the players are doing to the other players. We are. This is all. We're just using the player names. What's the envoys? We take what is offered. And if that involves a wrong turn and a wrong hole, then so be it. So, HSOP versus Wreckham. It's currently tied up.
Wait a minute. Super chat detected.
Thank you, John. Thank you. That one. HSOP and Wreckham tied up 1-1 on Hellas. We're going now into Middleburg, which should be pretty interesting. Hellas, I don't have a handle yet for the meta. I am not wise enough to understand how those will play out, how that kind of plays out as a map. I find it difficult to predict where the action is going to be when. Middleburg, though, much more. Oh, I've done another 20 steps since I've been sat down. My Fitbit has told me I've just done 10,000 steps a day. I think maybe it's lying. Middleburg, because I haven't stood up in like an hour. HSOP and Wreckham going at it again in Middleburg. And, well, they're just going to be jiggling around the players, trying to get the right rosters here. But Wreckham, I mean, honestly, both of these teams, to stay in it, to get into the top 8, they have to win this. Whoever loses this is not guaranteed to get knocked out of the tournament, but basically it means that the pressure's super on them to deliver in the remaining 3 fixtures after this evening. And so I think... Sorry. I'm just thinking of all the things I said in the last match, and I can't believe that I can get away with that. Someone is going to have words with me. A bit like rolling. Yes, but also no. HSOP versus Wreckham. HSOP triple T22, triple T125, and a 50B. It's a fast and dicey lineup, but the T22 is brutal and forgiving all at the same time. Wreckham, double Cran, T22, T62, triple T125. The Crans with the speed boost. Everything is fast. Everything is fast and mobile on the field. Kranwagens. The Kranwagens, though, we're going to come in like 20 seconds late. Yeah. The Kranwagens, though. Oh, my frames per second. My frames per second are so low. I don't understand what the issue is. I don't know why, but I can tell you that lots of people are suffering. Maybe if we go into like a first-person view, that's slightly better. We'll stay here. Wreckham. Well, HSOP went super aggressively up. Wow, this is really peculiar. I don't know what is happening to my frames per second. But HSOP are being taken apart. They went so aggressively into the Wreckham lineup. I mean, the action was almost over before we even logged into the game. And HSOP trying to farm the Wreckham team. Belle Delphine's bathwater down. I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening with my frames per second. I really don't. I don't know. I absolutely couldn't tell you what's going on here. Let's see if I can try and close some things. This game is one and done. Wreckham will be taking the point off. Let's see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the Discord call with Kaga because that is pressure on this device that we don't need. We're ready up. So I am going to try and give myself a fighting chance here. Let's see. Okay, well, let's see if that fixed it. Maybe it's the map. Maybe there's something to do with the map. Or maybe it's something to do with the frames per second or the settings. I'm not sure what is happening at all. This is most peculiar. But we're just going to enjoy 37 frames per second Blitz. HSOP, red team, north spawn up against Wreckham, blue team, south spawn. All sorts of shenanigans. Let's get rid of that device. All sorts of shenanigans on the go here. Okay, we're up to 60 FPS. Oh no, almost. HSOP with the IS4s, triple T22s, double T125, they're being much less aggressive. They're using those T22s for the quick cap on A. But Wreckham have been pretty aggressive and are being even more aggressive. They are pushing in very, very nastily into HSOP. They're looking to shut down potentially HSOP here. Wilk with reactive armor on, but he's tracked. Look at that Iron Fist strategy coming in from Wreckham. This could be, well, all sorts of bad. All sorts of bad. Wrong Child, though, is in trouble. Does go down to Late Boy. Hit points in the favor of HSOP. I think maybe it's the team that pushes and it's the team that hurts. And Wrong Turn getting taken down by Belle Delphine's Bathwater in the lowest FPS you ever did see. I mean, the action is happening. It's there. Wreckham hanging on, though. The gun advantage ticking over in their favor as the Wrong Positive shuts down the right nut. Miss Peiku getting a hit in the Wrong Positive. Belle Delphine's Bathwater taking vengeance for the right nut. Pan Pocheong and Wrong Hole looking to put some damage into Belle Delphine's Bathwater. Miss Peiku, Mr. Sunshine hanging in there. Don Master down. It's a 3-on-3. Hit points back in the favor of HSOP. The T22 could be crucial here. The Kranwagen is the low DPM. And is kind of being ignored. Well, Heinz Troll is definitely the one that HSOP want to deal with. It's got the DPM, it's got the armor. Wrong Hole, well, Mr. Sunshine is going to look to finish the Wrong Hole, take it off the battlefield, and it manages. He manages. Heinz Troll hanging in there by an absolute thread. And the Kranwagen shielding for its T22 ally whilst doing the reload. Heinz Troll having to bounce. Mr. Sunshine. And now they're just focusing on the Kranwagen. HSOP all the while. HSOP all the while. They've got the A ticking over in their favor. And Mr. Sunshine, T22 on T22 action. Heinz Troll. Why is my FPS so low? I don't understand. Oh, Miss Peiku doesn't manage, but Mr. Sunshine does. Pan Pachiong. Last but. And look, now all our FPS is back to normal. What is that? I don't understand. I don't understand. Am I being hacked? Is that a thing? All you're going to find if you hack this computer is like PowerPoint presentations with YouTube thumbnails. It's literally the only thing I use it for, is streaming. Mr. Sunshine, ooh, MVP, HSOP, fighting back. We're 2-2. Let's see. Now, I hope. Let's shut that down. I'm just finding, like, more things to shut down, and I've run out of programs to kill. I've run out of programs to kill. I can kill that. That's it. If we've got 30 FPS, in the next one we've got 30 FPS. Hopefully we won't have to contend with that, because it's really off-putting having to commentate matches whilst also watching them in like 30 FPS. I can't handle the trauma of low frame rates and try and deliver good commentary at the same time. But HSOP are tied up 1-for-1. We've gone 1-for-1 on Hellas, 1-for-1 on Middleburg. New Bay is the next map coming up. Wreckham, both of these teams play very aggressive games, considering the difference between that we've seen between Serenity and CARNA. The first best of 7 fixture, like those teams were both very passive, like positioning, waiting for the opportunities. HSOP and Wreckham are being very aggressive, very kind of like looking to exert maximum pressure as quickly as possible. I think, and I could be wrong here, but I think, you know, like the fact that these two teams are struggling, and of course, well, Serenity and CARNA are probably better on paper anyway. But that approach seems to be serving them well, and typically as well, if you look at who's currently top of the table, Raid, in terms of matches won and lost, Raid are, they're an exceptional team, but they excelled the most in the 2018 meta, which was kind of like the first time we really had a combined arms. Like you needed a mix of heavies and TDs and maybe the odd medium here and there. That's kind of the meta that's developed at the moment. It is a bit standoffish. The Kranwagen, yeah, it's got the speed boost, but all of these like really well-armored tanks that can kind of output damage and move with the burst consumable, like this engine boost, the super duper engine boost. Maybe that kind of thing, that's facilitating Raid's success in this tournament in particular. I'm not sure. Obviously, they're an extremely good team, but I think, there are always going to be teams that do better in certain metas just because of play styles and the like, and it's something to consider. So maybe, what do you think? Is the meta slowing down at the moment, or is it faster than it's ever been? I'm seeing it quite balanced. I mean, we saw Serenity and CARNA, lots of matches where there was a lot of standoffs, particularly the second one on Port Bay. But then also, there are some pretty rapid dynamic matches. Desert Sands through and through. It's always going to be a dynamic match. Rogue 304, like my laptop, like my setup can run at 1 FPS. I don't believe you, 110 FPS. It absolutely shouldn't be my laptop that's causing the issues, because like I've been playing Cyberpunk 2077 in like near full graphics, or like very high graphics. Like look at Blitz. Like my laptop should be running this at like pretty much consistently 110. So I don't know why it's struggling. And I've been streaming with the same settings at 110 FPS for years now. So why it's dropped off, I don't know. But Wreckham have gone for an aggressive BC strat. HSOP with a gutsy A, cool, but that puts them in a very difficult position. Wreckham, we've got double IS4, T125 in the park, double mouse and a Cran. The mouse, I like this positioning of the mouse tanks. Wrong hole and the wrong child next to each other. Hunkering down over B. The Kranwagen, whoa, this is the danger area here. The crossing between Donmaster and Panpachon Krull. That's where a lot of bad things happen to good people. HSOP have got the map control. They've got Wreckham kind of shoehorned into this very small park area. Triple Crans, Belderfiend, Bathwater, Miss Peku, Late Boy advancing. Late Boy is unspotted for now. Will be spotted if he pushes up a little bit more. Miss Peku and Belderfiend's Bathwater have been spotted. Mr. Sunshine teeing up against the wrong turn. HE splashing trading going on here. 96. Nice shot by Mr. Sunshine. Cap points ticking over very much in the favor of Wreckham. 2 caps to 1. Wreckham, all they have to do is just hold on now. All they have to do is just hang in here, and they've got the lineup to do it. They're heavier. They're significantly heavier. Hit points more or less neck and neck. But HSOP, triple Cran, T22, triple T125. I mean, pushing into the IS4s and the mouse tanks, it's going to be punishing. Wreckham have got a better city lineup. They've got the city territory that they wanted. The wrong hole, wrong child now, just shielding this whole lane. They've locked in this kind of like this intersection here. The right nut will be looking for B, going into the back of the Kranwagen. Doesn't really have the gun depression that he wants. And C is on the go. HSOP are squeezing Wreckham. And Late Boy is in trouble, and he is removed. Beldelphine's Bathwater going through the park, been tracked. Speed boost, just a little bit too aggressive, trying to rendezvous with the other forces. Mr. Sunshine and Wilk looking for wrong turn. Wrong turn will have another shot into Beldelphine's Bathwater. That's not been finished off quite yet. The right nut's still there, getting a few shots off. Our free cam's getting thrown all over. Miss Peku goes down to the wrong child. Wrong child, those mouse tanks. Wrong hole, full HP, so healthy. Hasn't taken any damage yet. Wrong child deleting Beldelphine's Bathwater. And Wreckham have this one. They've got such a huge... They've got a 2-gun advantage. They've got a 50% extra HP. They've just taken down Wilk. The cap points are in their favor. They don't even really need to recap A or C, sorry, but they probably will be able to get it anyway. The right nut is in between lots and lots of people. It's getting squeezed. He is in so much trouble. Mr. Sunshine's going to try and help out the right nut, but he's been destroyed by the Don Master. And wrong positive. Don Master and Heinz Troll now will be destroying right nut anytime, or maybe the wrong child will take a shot. But Heinz Troll trying to go for the ram, and it is wrong child to destroy the right nut. And Agile Hippo will take down Pan Pachiong, but Agile Hippo is the last man standing. 1 against 5, and well, that is all she wrote, and that puts Wreckham on match point. Wreckham leading HSOP. And that puts Wreckham 3-2. That puts Wreckham 3-2 over HSOP. It's a best of 7 format. The first team to 4 victories will take it. Now, can Wreckham seal the deal, or will HSOP force this one into a tiebreaker on Castilla? Castilla, of course, Castilla being a very controversial map for a tiebreaker, but on Wilds One's Helpers channel, you can see the stream where we did the map draw live. And that was all automated, run on like a program algorithm type thing. I don't fully understand what he did, but I know that it was random and fair as fair can be. So you can't complain. The draw is what the draw is from the pool. HSOP readied up, going back into Nube. We're looking at triple Cran, triple T125 and a T22. Wreckham, well, there's a Mouse IS4. Looks like we're going to have more of the same from either team. Some exciting stuff happening here. Wreckham just deciding what particular combination of tanks and approach they want to take. The double Mouse, the way that they locked it down with the Mouse and the IS4 combos, Wreckham had really strong, they got the city quickly and they took very solid control of it. They had an excellent defensive formation set up over the city in Nube. Now, there's a few, is there any changes? Double T125, Mouse, Kranwagen. I think it's more or less the same lineup from either team. HSOP keeping the mobility with the T22, the only medium on the field. Everything else is a heavy tank. The TDs are not in meta so much anymore. HSOP, red team, North Spawn. We're going to see the right nut make its way towards A, and the T22. Wreckham, blue team, South Spawn going for an aggressive C cap, but I think HSOP are adapting their strategy. They're sending the T22 solo off towards A. Wreckham are going to go for a quick C cap. And it's, yeah, HSOP are sending the T110E5s onto the central line. The Kranwagens are waiting. They're going to be unspotted and they are going to get the drop on and clip someone. Heinz Troll, wrong positive could be the call here. They're moving. They are moving. 3 Kranwagens are about to come over the hill. And wrong positive is in the receiving end of a lot of fire, but Belle Delphine's bathwater is exposed, out in the open, taking a lot of interest and damage. And the Kranwagens have not cleared wrong positive. The reactive armor has been very effective. The T110E5s are quite far away. Heinz Troll will get a shot in. 421 into Belle Delphine's bathwater. Late Boy and Miss Peiku not letting the clip reset. And now Wreckham have got the distance. They've got the draw on. The right nuts coming in to protect, but Belle Delphine's bathwater goes down to the Kranwagen of Wreckham. Late Boy's in trouble. Late Boy's down as well. Wrong positive finally down. The Kranwagens, this DPM, the trap of falling into firing all your shots, not getting the job done. Sunshine down to the wrong hole. Wrong turn, coming around the corner. The right nut looking for Heinz Troll, but that's gone down to Miss Peiku. Don Master. And we've got all 4 HSOP tanks here on scene over B, but Agile Hippo getting caught out of position. Wrong hole, wrong child. Double Mouse combo barreling in. They're looking for the Agile Hippo. Agile Hippo will get past reactive armor. It's not enough. The wrong child will finish off Agile Hippo. And Wilk, the right nut, and Miss Peiku 3 on... Oh, but look at the hit points. I mean, it's a 3-1 HP ratio in the favor of Wreckham. Those mouse tanks are just going to brutalize. Unless the right nut can finish off with a nice roll into Krull. But I don't think he's... Oh, he didn't bounce, wrong child. The right nut may yet pull out an amazing, unthinkable victory. It's 3 on 2. Wrong child is full HP though. Both of those mouse tanks completely full HP. 412. Oh, the T-22's gun depression, an absolute liability. Wrong hole and Donmaster seem to be squaring up. Oh, wrong child finishes off the right nut. And Miss Peku trying to put some damage in to poor Donmaster. And wrong child with another kill, and Wreckham defeat HSOP. And that is a solid performance from Wreckham. The heavy lineup, HSOP, Kranwagens, the low DPM, the temptation to overuse the clip, and also the T110E5s were not really, they weren't grouped enough. They were trying to engage a super heavy lineup in the city just head on, and Wreckham punished them for that hubris. And we conclude with Wreckham beating HSOP 4-2. What we'll do now is we will go back. I will try and complete my missions. No, I don't platoon. I will try and complete my missions, and then we'll recap the scoreline. We'll talk about when the next fixtures are going to be, and we'll go on from there. It's okay. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see. Just realized that I've unplugged my... In my hunt for better FPS, I unplugged my one-handed keyboard. Now... let's... What I want to do... Yeah, look at that. The enemy's got double TVPs. Is it double TVPs? Skoda's T50s, same thing. This is just in terms of lineup. This is all kinds of bad for us because we've got someone on B who's not long for this world. Just the wrong kind of tank for this. No. I mean, yeah, when your super heavy is in the middle of B and your T30 won't push, that's tough. I mean, that's a really great tank. It really is. But I mean, just in terms of the force composition, we had slow tanks that weren't pushing up aggressively enough. No, sorry, Blackstar. I'm gonna go solo for now. Pablo Cruz. I'm glad we've been enjoying the team names. I think Wreckham I agree. Someone said earlier on petitions to give them the award for the best team names, and I wholeheartedly agree. Oh, that's where D is. Excellent. Okay. So I've got like hotkeys for my controls, and I don't fully understand where all the buttons are. So it's like I'd stab at some of them, and I like sometimes I mean to say like attack, and I'll end up saying like hold position. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Right. Who's that? Okay. Am I? Really? People need to learn how to drive in a straight line. Also, people need to learn how to go. Like, just go. Like, there's a TD somewhere, but really? I am not very good in this tank at the best of times, and I think that just being on PC has exacerbated all of the issues that I had with this tank. Don't really understand why our team's gone to A, but they've gone to A. Great job, T54. I'm in the open. There's one tank, I don't know where it is. I should be going up. Well, frick. Yeah, yes, we had some. We had some fun name. We had some fun name shenanigans. Let's have a look. Yeah, yeah, 44% in newbie MM. That makes a lot of sense. Top tier. Okay, now we might actually finally be able to do something. Me, turretless TDs, and PC controls. Makes me want to. I don't know. It destroys my self-confidence in whatever playing ability I have. We should definitely go up. I mean, I I would be quite happy to do the commentary for spring season. I don't think Wargaming probably want me back. I'm gonna say I don't blame them. If we're being brutally honest. Who's gone? Yeah, the Black Prince has gone towards C because he's like, I'm a heavy tank. Oh, duh. And completely neglected. Okay, I am top tier. I am heavy. I am out of position. I literally can't do anything for you, my man. Team. Dude, it's an IS. Just hit him. Knew it. Knew it. Just, yeah, I was just too over-angled. Go on, hit him. He doesn't even have the top gun. Easy, easy kill. Easy clap. Easy clap. Go on, AMX. Now, hit him. No, there's no way you're making that shot. Tiger P was way too passive. I don't think you should make it into the bottom tier heavy or no. Like, I don't think it's acceptable to be this far into the game. Although, I mean, maybe he don't put a lot of damage. I just think it would be better if he made more like use of that hit point pool and didn't block the AMX. Well, they're working together. They are working together. The ISU is saying, I'll do it. 2 condoms. Oh, the AMX is having fun. The AMX is having fun. We did alright. We did alright. Well played by that Centurion. Who was there? Who sent me the team thingy? Yeah, no. I'm helping. I used none of my hit points and I did 1 shot's worth of damage. That dude was a pretty good team player as well. Well, let's step away from... Eric Collins. Well, no, I mean, I could understand Wargaming thinking I'm a bit of a liability at this point. Because I really did. I mean, I didn't do anything to compromise them. I just made my position very well known. Okay, yeah, sure, let's go BNA. Why not? I think, Hull, that the co-commentary, one of the difficult things is with commentary. Discussing between matches or like in between fixtures is great. I think like sharing commentary between two people within one game, it's very difficult to do. I've never ever seen it done right, and that includes myself. Like I always think it's at detriment to the. You're not going to beat the ARL capping that. Really? You missed that?
That one didn't go through. Nice shot.
Can I get out of here?
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit. He's gone. Find us another target. Our track is enemy destroyed. Penetration. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Oh! Piss off. Well played, but still. Oh dear. Dude, you're gonna have to take that shot or you're about to be removed. Good, good, good. Right. He's got you absolutely pipped. On the I go for the Hellcat next. Come on, Hellcat. You can do it. Look, you're a 2-shot, he's a 1-shot. Just hit him. Although, no, use the cap. Be the smart player. Use the cap. Don't listen to rolling. Rolling is on tilt, full tilt. He's been playing TDs. Hold. Ignore the eraser BP. Now go. Heal and go. Heal and go. Heal and go. No, don't go. You don't have the reload. Oh, you're a 2-shot. No. Oh, you've lost. You've lost. Nope. 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 Oh, that's so bad. Ah, the pain. The pain. Let's see. Oh, do we get more if we activate? We get more globes, don't we? Frickin' just fire everything. That was close. That was close. Yeah, Holy Outlaw, I know. Although I actually should probably remap my controls. It's I've got the ammo on like a thumbstick on the one-handed keyboard, and SOS is the down arrow. So whenever I'm changing ammo, like I'm liable to be like, just to do that. Am I going to go head-to-head with the KV2? Are we going to let ourselves get flanked? We are. Great. Oh, it's not even a KV2, it's a smasher. Excellent. We're going to get flanked, and we're going to get smashed in the face by the smasher. I mean, Eric Collins, I would agree with you on that, but then... Well, that was always going to be ambitious. Okay. about to get flanked by a KV-1S.
The commander is hurt. He can't focus.
Oi. Dude, why?
Enemy armor is damaged.
You're a heavy tank. Go.
Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged. We're immobilized.
We're dead.
Vehicle destroyed.
And no, I think well, I don't know. I think one of the major issues that wargaming has when it comes to integrating player and community feedback is that they're not very good at communicating and facilitating stakeholder engagement. Like, because I mean, like, my day, I work in policy. It's something that I do, and I think one of the important things when you're trying to work with a user group, like a key stakeholder, like your player base, which also happen to be your clients, one of the things you need to do is communicate with them. Obviously, wargaming is a business; they don't want to like divulge trade secrets or like let too much stuff go or whatever. Hey, Catastrophic Cannon, welcome. Like, you know, one of the things that I think that they're keen to avoid, like, you know, they don't want people knowing what's coming, and like, even if you think about it from like what's in the store perspective, like knowing what would be released when would influence like how you spent your gold, which would probably mean that you know you'd end up spending less if you had like a full knowledge about what would be rolled out over the year. But wargaming's development cycle is quite long and very sluggish, but they don't communicate like how that process works to the players or even the CCs. Like the CCs don't know exactly what's like. So for example, with HEGMs, there was a point when it was discussed, when it was tabled, when it was decided that it would be integrated. Like we're not privy to those kind of conversations. We'll do it again. Our dragon is so out of position.
One of our trucks is gone. We can't move. We're just staying them.
Really?
Nice shot. We didn't penetrate their armor.
Mate, I am low tier. I have got no... Oh, fucking hell.
Lost the track. We're immobilized.
Yeah, this is... I need a break from this tank. This Leo has been an absolute liability.
Enemy armor is damaged. They killed our driver. We're covering this position, but not very well.
We've got 2 heavy tanks at the back. There is a huge misallocation of labor in this team. We've got a T-29 and a Tiger P that are behind our mediums. The heavies have got to go. You've got to go. You've got to go. You've got to go. You've got to go. Like, I can't go for you.
Penetration.
Oh, good lord, are we going to win? Are we finally going to win? Yeah, we're not super worried about the stats. Once you get past like 50,000 battles, you can afford to lose a significant number and like nothing will change. Nothing changes. So let's see. We'll just try and finish this and then we can go for a recap on the results. And we got a double. But yeah, I think with wargaming there is always going to be
Let's get this show on the road.
so Agile Hippo got the soundbite. Excellent. You know, it's you're always going to be trying to get the feedback to them, but it's just not going to be compatible with the way that they operate. Like they don't have a good way to integrate player feedback into their decision-making process. And their decision-making process is too slow. Like it's painfully slow. And you know that's evident when you look at spare parts and when you look at ATGMs. Like it takes them. So like like they gear up, they implement something, and then it takes them like a year of testing to work out whether something worked or not. I am getting looked for by some annihilators. There is nothing I can do here other than die slowly and just try and be in a better place at a better time. I don't want to meet the annihilators alone. What I want to do is intercept like some yappy little flanking tank that thinks it can take a TOG and then realizes that it absolutely cannot take a TOG. But the annihilators are actually currently down there, and now there's one less of them.
Enemy is hit. Punched right through their armor. Our track is hit. He can break any minute.
No yappy tanks were coming, so we had to move. There's three. There's I think one of them is like gone wide through our spawn, so it might come into our back side later on. Or unless he's gone for C, maybe. Come on, shoot me. Got lots of hit points.
Enemy is hit.
Yeah, the TOG 2 is just too slow. But basically, like for example, the double annihilator platoons. Yeah, there you are. There you are. That's the AMX. That was a little yappy thing that we were looking for before we dropped onto the annihilator. And he was in our spawn, and now he is in C. Now what he is probably going to do is know that those tanks are there, not know where I am. He's one left. He's pretty savvy. He's going to work his way around here and try and drown himself. Maybe. So what we're going to do is we're going to intercept him, and we might get there before him. Oh, no, no, he's not. He's staying on C. He's not coming for the drowning. He won't make it. If he does, we'll just be barricaded. Oh, no, he may yet. He may yet. If he doesn't get tracked... Nah, he's dead. He's dead. He slowed down. It would have been funny, though. Admit it, it would have been funny if he'd made it all the way around here. That is a dead AMX. Oh, he bounced! That Annihilator has him. Tuffen 94. Yeah. Sir Hat B. Sir Hat B is an obscenely good player. I don't even want to give... Smashers and Annihilators. Okay, let's step away. Step away from the old shenanigans for a moment. And let's have a recap on the tournaments and see what is happening. Oh, that's a good tank. And see what is happening overall, because we should have all of the graphics up by now, which would be pretty good, and then we can use that to, or at least not the graphics, but we should have what we've been looking for anyway. The live results. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's also pretty cool. So let's just bring the results up. ACFA have defeated Serenity for... I'm going to start at the bottom. ACFA defeats Serenity 4-2. CARNA 4-0 BPS. Vale 4-1. Vale have had an absolutely cracking evening. That's their second victory this evening. Wreckham, we saw, beat HSOP 4-2. And Raid dispatched Dinos pretty comfortably 4-0. Two 4-0s, two pretty very, very solid results. And then now if we look at the live results, we can see HSOP are definitely at the bottom. That is probably HSOP are out. They've lost to Wreckham on the head-to-head. Vale have got more. I'm going to say that HSOP with 3 fixtures left, I mean, they would need to win all 3 to get out of this hole. I don't think that's happening. Truth be told, Wreckham could still potentially do it, but they were a no-show against Raid, the first fixture this evening, fixture 5. So I don't know. There's going to have to be a discussion about, like, where I'm not fully 100% on the process. So there will be like a sort of a conversation about penalties potentially linked to that. I'm not sure. There is I think there's like a process actually. It's on the Discord in the rules about what happens with no-shows. We'll see. Raid and ACFA. I mean, like the top 4. Raid, ACFA, Serenity, CARNA are probably all definitely through. So the top 8 at this point. I mean, BPS, Dinos, Vale, APA. I mean, there's scenarios in this kind of like the remaining 3 fixtures where potentially they could get knocked down. But I mean, it's extremely unlikely. So probably what we're going to see now is more of a sort of a battle between, I would say, sort of like Vale, APA, Wreckham, HSOP to avoid relegation. Vale, of course, 3 points are sitting pretty clear. And although that being said, like Vale and Dinos and BPS can all contend for the top 4, so there's still going to be a lot of jostling to happen. And we've still got like a lot of really good fixtures to come. I mean, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow it's going to be fixture 7, 8, and 9. Raid have got HSOP, APA, and CARNA left to play, so they should finish pretty healthily. ACFA have got BPS, Wreckham, and HSOP. So ACFA can definitely lock in. I mean, they've got like some of the weaker opponents of this group to come. So Akva and Raid are going to be sitting pretty after tomorrow's 3 matches tomorrow evening, actually. But interestingly, HSOP, well, they've got Raid, CARNA, and Akva. I think, yeah, HSOP, they need to beat like 3 of the top 3 top teams tomorrow evening. I think we can, at this point, unfortunately, HSOP have been like, they've been great fun to watch, really good sports, but I think their journey in the BPC has come to an untimely end. Wreckham will be up against CARNA, Akva, and Vale. Vale Wreckham was going to be very big. I mean, if Wreckham can beat... It's tough. I mean, either CARNA or Akva. If they can beat one of those two and Vale, they'll beat Vale on the tiebreaker. So Vale will be desperately looking to beat Wreckham. APA have got Dinos, Raid, and Serenity. So APA, they've got that's another tough fixture. I mean, I would say potentially, I think Wreckham HSOP will be knocked out. In all honesty, after tomorrow, I think they're going to finish in 9th and 10th place. The main question for me is, are we going to see any movement between the top 4 and the 5th to 8th positions, like the top 4 stage, and who's going into the last chance tournament? Because for me, I don't know. BPS, I mean, BPS are pretty close behind the wins, and they've got Akva, Vale, and Dinos. Ooh. It's gonna be very interesting tomorrow. I'm very keen to see where the BPS, one of the pre-qualification, one of the wildcard teams, can make it into the top 4. That would be pretty astonishing, and quite the achievement for them. So we have lots to see and do tomorrow, shall we say. Meeps asks if EG and Loka are not playing. I can't recall why Loka aren't playing. I think it's because they weren't participants in the winter season. I don't know. I forget. Maybe, I know Endgame we asked and they declined, which is fair enough. You know, there's a lot. There's going to be 4 seasonal majors this year with Wargaming Winter, Spring, Autumn, and Summer. Winter, Spring, Summer, Autumn. So 4 seasonal majors, one of which might be like the Twister style with like big prize pool money up for grabs. For example, on the North American server, Rain didn't participate in the winter season. So... And it's very demanding. Like tournaments, these majors, seasonal majors that Wargaming are doing are like very time consuming. So the prize pool, okay, like it's not nothing, but also if you work it out for time investment, just in terms of matches played and team organization and whatever else, like it's not a super huge motivating factor. You're kind of doing it for a combination of fun and reward, I think. So Napoleon blown apart. Catastrophic Cannon asked me to drown the Tog. No. The Tog, it looks like a ship, but it is not a ship. That game's also long gone. So, let's see if we have any. If we have any graphics. Not yet. So, I think that pretty much concludes the tournament stream for this evening, which was pretty fun. What I'm going to do now is I am going to play games until I lose. That's the order of business. So we're on PC controls, so we're not the sharpest tool in the shed. Chill, no kill, no. So we're just gonna we've done our things. We've got this galactic event on the go. I don't think I need free XP. But why not? Just because it's like I just can get rid of that reward and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. Well, I mean, what's that? It's not that. That's what? 25,000 free XP. Let's see what that takes our total up to. Excellent. 4.2 million. There we go. Very good. Let's go. Our top tier. So will it be a short set of games? Will it be one game? Are we going out on the very beginning?
Move out.
Two medium. Who's coming? Who's that? Heritage Smashers there. Okay. I'm gonna go for that LTTB then. We got spotted. That's unfortunate. See how quickly he's moving? We know he's quite isolated. Probably I should have took the route the 62 took because I'm slow. There's TD as an ISU. Our Louvre's down. Right. FPS. Suffering. What's a heavy doing in C? Well, I don't know yet. Damn it.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Not really sure why people push in. Let's see. T-49's off. Yeah. Heritage, Louvre, ISU first. Oh, God. Okay, let's see. Well, they could have rotated, so...
Enemy armor is damaged. We hit them hard. We finish him off. He's gone. Find us another target.
Oh dear.
Strike through their armor. We're losing power. Gotcha.
Wait, where is he? 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 Yeah. No. Let's see. Okay, thanks, Wilds. Yeah, Loker finished in 17th, so they were below and don't really have an active team at the moment. I mean, that's fair enough. Ooh, Yukon. Another map where I have no idea what I'm doing. Wargaming is just throwing me the new maps. Okay. That's not B I want to go for at all. It's C. I don't know where I am. Is that triple cap, triple cap, triple cap, triple cap, triple cap? Oh, is there a Jaeger somewhere? Oh, yes, there is. Getting mighty tired of your... Well, what are you still doing in the spawn? No, I can't go and help him, I'll die. Yeah, happy when Roland concentrates. You know, you need the oxygen in the brain, don't it? Maybe we can turn the sensitivity down on the microphone just a bit. Let's see. So yeah, I would say it's. I think it's a shame that obviously Endgame, as the currently like someone's doing accountants as like the reigning team. Oh no, they're not. They're just the same.
Let's get this show on the road.
I feel ever so slightly tunneled. I also went way too YOLO, but let's see. Oh no. You want the low hit point tanks. We'll go on, do him. Yeah. I think we got carried that game. So hard. Oh. We got carried. We don't deserve that win at all. We played so bad. We played so bad. Oh no, we were there. We were sort of there. Let's see. Yeah, I think I've realized that slowly but surely. It looked like I could do it. Obviously, looks can be deceiving. So, we yet continue. Ooh. Let's see. Oh yeah. Hit me. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Spoil, I don't know. NX Gen, I don't know. but they're communicating. We've got 2 Action X's. Let's see. I'm sorry, this camo infinitely better than that camo. Not that that's a bad camo. It's just that this one is it's loud and shouty, which is what you want your camouflage to be, you know? Oh god. Do we want to try and get... No, double RHMs? Are they in position?
Enemy is hit. Penetration.
Yeah, they are. They fired.
Don't stop.
Nope, only one of them fired. Excellent.
Nice shot.
Dude, go round and under.
Looks like that one went right through.
We have done 0 damage in this game. And he's AFK, and that's a win. Frick. So many missed shots. So many missed shots. Let's try that again. Ooh, is this a disgustingly good map for this tank? I think it might be. Although the enemy team is much better hull down than us. Let's see.
Let's go.
I think this thing really could use a speed boost. I think if you could put this turret on the chassis or give it the speed boost and the reactive armor of a Carnarvon, like I would have made that shot.
We're just staying down. Enemy is hit.
Nope, that's a tank.
Enemy armor is damaged. That one didn't go through. It bounced off. Critical hit. Penetration. This vehicle is hurting.
I don't understand like how our team managed to leave all of those one shots on the field. No, I'm not happy to go out on a 7-0. Let's see. Oh, Sweber, pretty good though. Let's try that. I want one good game in the Action X. Energy, no. Energy.
Move out.
Okay. We just need to remember we're on PC and that we can't do what we can do on touch. So we have to be a bit more practical with our
Strike through their armor.
shots. How good is our climb? Who's that? An AMX? TD lines? TD lines?
Enemy is hit.
Okay, they're all in the city, so I don't really have to worry about there being TDs over there anymore, which is good because it means we can get into like a more hull down. We can try and find a hull down position. It's one of these. This tank's quite interesting because the turret's really strong, but it's quite tall. And you can see our Pantera is just massively overextended alone. I don't actually need to do much with these teams, like they just kind of die of their own accord.
We didn't even scratch them. We've lost the track. We're immobilized. Air hit. One of our trucks is gone. We can't move. Penetration. Ricochet. Looks like that one went right through.
Oh, this sucks balls.
Nice shot. We've hit them hard.
Ugh, no. I don't want to watch you fail. I don't want to watch you fail. It was a good move, though, by the opponents. It was a good move. Let's try the grill. 10:43. Simas and relax. That's good. Drink. Good. Don't know about FWD. Yes, that is correct. You are... not in the platoon, which is pretty good. Can I have this spot? 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 Thanks. Do I want to join the T22? No, that's bad. Oh. Pushed up. We're gonna get spotted. We'll let our net kick in. We'll have to drive straight forwards. AMX. AMX. No, we can go one over. Next time I can knock down that tree and give myself soft cover here. Let's see. We're unspotted. That was someone going for the T22 and hitting us. That's really annoying. Where did you get a shot from there? That's alright. It was terrible. That was terrible. We're getting carried again. Let's see. No, that's different. That's very different. In that our game has completely crashed. That's a new one. That's a new one. So we're joining. No, we've crashed again. Don't know why it's why it's crashing us. If it does it again, we might have to just call time on it. Well, that's annoying. It's not going very well for our team, I can see. Our Centurion 7-1 is down. No, it just keeps crashing. Okay, let's be right back. Let's pause it. And we'll see what the haps is. Okay, it seems to be something purely related to Steam and my PC. Oh, we're so dead. We're so dead. Well, that's frustrating. Maybe there's... I wonder... Wonder what the issue is. Because it doesn't look like it's anything other than me, but I don't know why. Okay, we're going to try that again. No, Stian, I mean what I said, and I said what I mean. I don't understand why it's done what it's done. But there was something about that. It's saying game performance was said it was too high, but I know for a fact. I know for a fact that it's absolutely fine. So we'll just drop it down to 60 FPS and see if that resolves the issue. Let's see. We seem to be back in action. You know, that's not a bad shout. We're 2 mediums on 3. Although we've got a VT grill, so 60 frames per second is just painful. My God. I don't know about view ranges. The Leo, Progetto, STA. What I don't want to do is just like completely leave this flank unattended. I want to spot them so that they decide not to have a crack at coming this way. We've got a numerical advantage, so... Well, Leo, you're about to die, so... Good night, Eric. Thanks for joining us. I mean, we shan't be going on for too much longer anyway, so... Let's see... Now it's an STA, which I'm pretty sure we can HE. He would have been on A, so he's either at the plane or gone to our spawn. So we'll split the distance. Or he's still spawned in there. No, we've been in the spawn. Maybe he's in our spawn. There we go. "21 Pilots." It's a great team name. Great player name even. Okay, this will be the last one. Come what may. Napoleon blown apart. I'm not going to answer that question. So, where are you living? How about that? How about them apples? Let's see. Vickers CR, Progetto. Standard B is with us. Grill and try me again. Where's the TDs? These are the questions that I have. There's the Jaegeru. That's the scarier one of the two. We've got 2 caps. I'm going to just go for a drum reload, pretend that I'm still loaded. Pretend that I'm... Oh, Kranwagen, help. Black Thunder advising for sleep. It's a bold plan. Okay, we've lost C. We've got a huge cap lead. The big scary TDs are down. Their mediums will be behind me. He's outside the city. The Progetto is low. The Vickers is a threat. The ST is slow. The Kranwagen is probably the #1 thing that we need to clear off the map. And it's now within shooting distance. So what we're going to do is we're just going to... We're going to do that. Can we pick up a bounce? No, we can't, but... That's all good. And I think that's a pretty good place to leave the stream. Ah! Napoleon lives in Wales. I don't live in Wales. I don't even live in the UK, although I am from the UK. I'm now overseas. Alright. He did a good job. He was sort of a team player. And I'll give him, I guess, a good job as well. That was, we really bullied some people in that one. That was fun. That was a fun game. That's a good one to go out on. Oh, we did some missions. Excellent. It's now 11 PM. I hope that you've enjoyed the stream. What I'm going to do is the same thing that I did for the last BPC tournament, which is I'm going to... Oh, God. That's bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in timestamps so that you'll be able to see exactly what matches and maps are when in the video. So if you are watching this as one of the tournament players, it's easier for you to refer to. And if you're just an interested audience member and you want to see like how some of the better teams on the EU server are playing some maps in the current meta, it's going to be really easy for you to sort of find exactly what you're looking for. So I've had a fantastic time streaming this evening. Really looking forward to the next one. I might be able to stream tomorrow, I might not. We really have to see how it goes and what other streamers are covering it. But so far I'm really happy with the BPC. The organization is fantastic, and I have to really tip my hat to Wild One's helper for that. He's pulling a lot of overtime to make this whole tournament super smooth. We've got like a really good team. It's really well organized. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, whether I'm streaming or not, because it'll be the conclusion of the group stage, and then we'll be advancing through to the last chance tournament and then the final stage. So there's still like a lot of great content to come, and we should be finishing up the grand finals on Sunday the 4th, Easter Sunday. So your Easter plans, you know, we got you covered. We're going to have you some really good evening entertainment with the grand finals on Easter Sunday. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope that you have a lovely time, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Big shout out, as always, to the supporters of the channel and to our mod squad for keeping the chat clean and tidy. I can see Net for Forces signing off as well. Thank you for supporting the tournament. You have definitely made it a lot more interesting and motivating for the participants, that's for sure. And if anyone else would also like to contribute to supporting the tournament, there's a PayPal pay pool, which is in the link. Check the live chat. I've pinned a comment where you've got the link to the BPC official Discord, and also the link where you can contribute any funds that you want, big or small, to the prize pool. Anyways, it's been a very pleasurable 3.5 hours, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Ciao for now, guys.